Hello, so this is a little video review of the Artillery X4 Plus S1 version. It's got rid of the thumb screws. Instead of the thumb screws, there are now little nuts, self-locking nuts, so you can still manually adjust the bed. It's just made more difficult. So furthermore, I believe it's about the same as the original X4 Plus. Now, the one big question that's on your mind, would I recommend it? No, absolutely not. From the start, you need to do a Z offset calibration. If you do this the proper way as instructed in the manual, you will notice the nozzle will hit the heat bed during printing. So it's not correctly calibrated. In fact, when adjusting the Z offset, you need to let it contact some paper. So that's still manually. It just needs to touch it ever so slightly. There's hardly any friction. Then it's proper adjusted. So yeah, it's a bit subjective how much friction you need to have on the paper, you know, when adjusting. But with this printer, it's just ever so slightly touching the paper. Then it's correctly adjusted. Now it's doing automatic bed leveling sequence. So it measures the distance between the nozzle and the bed on 36 different spots. And during printing, the Z-axis will move up and down according to this field, offset field it measures. So it prints flat. So that's very smart, but yeah, there are other printers who have this as well. Another reason I would not recommend this printer, it's extremely noisy. The fans inside this printer are really loud. Now at this moment you don't hear them, because I replaced them inside the housing. There are two tiny fans and they make an awful lot of noise. I replaced them with some slimline fans, case fans for 3D printers, 8 by 8 centimeters, slimline. It barely fits in spots where they're needed. So, but that's okay. They fit, and the printer now is a lot more quiet. Still, the printhead makes a little noise because there's a very tiny fan in it for the heatsink cooling. Yeah, it's out of the box. It's terribly noisy. Stepper motors also are in my opinion, noisy. You don't want to sleep next to it. Now, another thing is this filament spool holder. It's, yeah, it looks nice, I think, in my opinion. But when using a spool on it and placing it the correct way around, so the filament runs directly inside the filament run out sensor, the spool will unwind by itself because of the vibrations of the printer during printing. So you end up with an enormous amount of filament spaghetti. I've had it once, very annoying. The solution to this is just turn around the spool holder, the spool or the spool holder, but turn around the spool on the spool holder 180 degrees, then the vibrations will help tighten the filament on the spool. So that will that's much better. But a little thing to keep in mind when using this printer, I use it with a separate heating box, drying box. It's sometimes quite moisture in this room, so I need that. It's done automatic bed leveling. Yeah, it's got some nice features. I mean, you can take this separate, but anyway, who does that? You know, why would you want to do that? I don't know. Another reason why you don't want this printer, it's made of very cheap materials. The connectors, sometimes, you know, you need to loosen some connectors in the printhead to get to stuff. If you remove this enclosure, there's a fan inside of this enclosure. It's bolted to this enclosure. So and this fan is connected to a little PCB board. This connector is very tiny and breaks quite readily, deforms or whatever. So it goes with most connectors of this printer. So that's just very bad designed. I mean, you need to get to it sometimes, alright, but then it's absolutely weak. It's just of very weak materials. That's not good. There's some fancy light on the printhead. It's got no function at all, but it's nice. Very funny. A lot of lights on this printer. That's something I do admire. So yeah, it's very fragile underneath. Yes, number 4, when replacing the nozzle, be extremely careful to not turn the hot end during nozzle replacement. So you loosen the nozzle, it's screwed inside. You loosen it and the hot end may turn with it if it's not tied down enough. Make sure this never happens. If this happens, the thermoresistor wires and heater wires will contact and will short circuit, and you break your printer. The main board inside the base will burn through, and it's bye-bye printer. I've had that once. Artillery support sent me a new motherboard, and I had to install this myself. That's their way of giving support, giving warranty. That's just not the way to do it. Their support, they're very kind and they assist, but not in the way you need to assist consumers, you know. So that's another negative point for this brand, Artillery. I don't like the support, the way they support. It's no good. Now off to some positive points of this printer. Yes, it has some positive points. It's got a big build surface. I believe in total it's about 320 by 315 millimeters. Officially it's 300 by 300 millimeters. That's big for the price. It comes quite cheap, around 300 euros or less. I bought it for less. I don't know what it is in dollars. Anyway, the euro is stronger than the dollar, so whatever. It's got light. That's nice. You can turn it on and off. That's a very positive point of this printer. I don't know how many premium printers or bigger printers got that. I don't think that many actually. So I do like that. That's very smart of Artillery, because you need to see the printing process, and lots of printing happens in the evening, so or in a dark room. It's got Wi-Fi. It's also nice. Now my Wi-Fi antenna already broke. I turned it a little too tight on the base, and the cable inside just snapped. So that's another negative point. This printer is just made of crappy materials. It's the same wire you find in your smartphone. Actually, I've opened up smartphones, and it's just this little antenna wire. Yeah, that's fine, but don't make it such that forces get applied to it. You know, that's just stupid. Don't do that. Make redundant points in between, extra points to secure it, strengthen it. So anyway, the antenna is still inside the base, the main antenna, so I still got Wi-Fi connection with this printer. It prints fast if you want it to. You need to maybe adjust a bit flow compensation. You need to tinker a bit with it if you go really high with the print speed. But it prints decently quick, noisy but quick. It also prints precise out of the box. That's the first thing I noticed. It's very precise, very premium quality prints. So let's say if you use it out of the box, mind the Z offset. As I explained, a piece of paper need to move very readily, very easily between the nozzle and the build plate. You need to feel hardly any friction. Then the Z offset is good, so you don't destroy the nozzle right away. And if you use the spool holder on top, flip the spool, so it's backwards, so the filament doesn't vibrate off the spool during printing. Yeah, but it's just too fragile inside, guys. It's really fragile. I've had lots of things broken with it. I'm doubting what to do with this printer. Artillery support really doesn't want me to send it back, of course, but I'm insured with this buy, so I can really get annoying with them if I want to. But yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this. As it's in all fairness, it's a nice printer. It's a nice try, but yeah, it's very fragile. So the Artillery X4 Plus S1.